uses AI tools for research, content structuring, and creation support. Ideas and perspectives are developed by our expert team and presented using AI for educational purposes only. All opinions and insights are shared solely for marketing and learning discussions.
All right, let's talk strategy. If you're a marketing leader thinking about 2025, we have got to completely rethink short-form video. Seriously. It's not just another channel on the list anymore. It's quickly becoming the actual engine that's going to drive your brand's growth.
So, let's just start with a quick reality check. If this quote on the screen feels a little too close to home, well, that's exactly why we're having this chat. The game has totally changed, and it's time we all learn the new rules. Okay, so let's get right to the absolute core of this whole shift. We have to stop thinking about shorts as just a trend or some new tactic. It's way, way bigger than that.
And here it is, the big idea. This isn't about just churning out more content. You've got platforms like YouTube and Google completely rebuilding their foundations around shorts for one simple reason. It's where our attention, and more importantly, our intent, now lives. It's the new bedrock of digital marketing.
But why, right? Why has this format become so incredibly dominant? To really get its strategic value, we first have to understand the nuts and bolts of how attention works today.
2 seconds. In this world of the endless scroll, that is it. That is the entire window you have to earn someone's attention before their thumb keeps moving. Just 2 seconds to make them care.
And this is exactly why the format is so powerful. I mean, shorts are basically custom-built for this new reality. They're immediate, they're super immersive with that full-screen vertical view, and they slide perfectly into the way we all just naturally scroll through our day.
Now, here's where it gets really strategic. Shorts aren't meant for these long, complicated explanations. Their job is to create what we call memory structures. Think of them like quick, high-impact brand deposits into your audience's brain. It's not about explaining every single feature. It's about showing that one thrilling shot of a car over and over, so when someone thinks speed, your brand pops into their head first. That's how you build recall.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why of the format. Now let's get to the who, because the role of creators in this whole ecosystem, it's absolutely critical. They are, for all intents and purposes, a new kind of brand currency. I mean, this is the simple, undeniable truth that's powering the whole creator economy. That polished corporate ad just doesn't hit the same way anymore. Real authenticity, real trust, it flows from people, not from logos. And this combination creates this incredibly powerful formula for growth. You see, creators bring the earned trust that brands just can't buy. Brands bring the budget to scale it up, and the Shorts platform delivers all of that with insane speed and reach. You put those three things together, and you're not just getting empty views, you're getting high-intent attention. And that's why we really need to change how we talk about this. This is not just influencer marketing anymore. That feels outdated. For a CMO, this is a much more sophisticated media strategy. It's about literally investing in trust and credibility at scale. Okay, let's tackle one of the biggest myths head-on. This idea that shorts are just some fluffy, top-of-funnel play for brand awareness. This is the question, isn't it? It's what the CFOs and the performance marketers are all asking. Is there a real, tangible return here, or are we all just chasing views?
Well, the answer is a hard no. That line of thinking completely misses how our behavior as consumers has changed. Shorts aren't just the start of the customer journey, they actually shape the entire path.
Because think about it. Shorts are the new front door for discovery. A consumer sees a cool product in a short, and that immediately sparks a search. That search leads him down the path to consideration. It might not be the final click you measure in your dashboard, but it was the first spark that lit the fuse for the entire journey.
And this leads to one of the most powerful things about shorts from a strategic point of view. They have this unique power to finally bring together two parts of marketing that have always been kept in separate corners.
For decades, right, marketing departments have had this huge wall down the middle. You had brand marketing over here, the long-term emotional perception-building stuff, and then you had performance marketing over there, the short-term transactional click-driving stuff. They had different goals, different metrics, and a lot of times, different teams.
But a single, well-made short just completely collapses that divide. In 30 seconds, a creator can tell a really genuine story about your product that builds that emotional connection and include a link that drives a sale right then and there. It builds the brand and delivers performance at the same time. This is a total game changer for how we structure our strategy.
So, let's bring this all home. What does this actually mean for leadership? Well, to really capitalize on this, you need more than just a new line in the budget. You need a fundamental shift in your mindset.
If you or your team are still asking this question, you're thinking about the tactic, not the strategy. It's a reactive question, and it automatically puts you in the position of just playing catch-up.
This is the right question. This is the strategic question. It's not if we should do shorts, it's how this new infrastructure is going to support our core growth. How will we use it to tell our story, to earn trust, and to actually drive the business forward? It just reframes the entire conversation.
And so I'll just leave you with this final thought. In today's world, attention is something you have to constantly rent, minute by minute. But trust is the asset you actually earn and own. And right now, shorts have become the single most efficient place where you can do both of those things. So the real question is, are you building your growth engine on this new foundation?